Lleyton Hewitt, we're here on the 40-yard line at Wake Forest University. Can you tell me your early impressions of the tournament?
Yeah, so far everything's been fantastic. It's obviously extremely hard to set up a tournament in a new spot for the first time, but the tournament director and his group's been fantastic. The players, I think, feel extremely comfortable here, and hopefully it's going to be an extremely good lead-in week to the US Open.
You said recently that it's been a while since you've played at 100% fitness. Coming into the Winston-Salem Open, how is the body and specifically the foot?
Yeah, it's getting better slowly. Wouldn't quite say it's 100% just yet, but yeah, we're working on it. I've got a good team around me that's obviously doing everything we possibly can, and I play for the Grand Slam, so obviously I want to get as many matches as possible this week leading into New York, and hopefully have a good run there with a bit of luck with the draw. So yeah, hopefully I can finish this year off strongly and start well for 2012.
We're coming up on the 10-year anniversary of your US Open win in 2001. Does that seem like a lifetime ago?
It does in some ways. In some other ways, it goes pretty quickly. Obviously, just being 20 years of age at the time, and it was my biggest achievement at the time as well. Winning, beating a great in Pete Sampras in straight sets in his national tournament in the final, and winning your first Grand Slam title is always a special feeling, and something I've always treasured.
I hear that you've been nominated for the Australian Sports Dad of the Year award. Can you tell me what you enjoy doing most with your kids when you're at home?
Yeah, it was funny. I got 3 now, so it's pretty full on. But we have a lot of fun. We got some great water parks around where we live now, and we enjoy going there all together and going on the water slides with the kids and mucking around. They just started hitting a couple of golf balls, my 2 eldest children, the other day. So it's just a lot of fun, more outside and doing outdoor activities with them, helping them ride their bikes or ride their scooters around, and taking them to playgrounds. So I try and be as hands-on as possible, but my wife Beck's fantastic as well. So she deserves most of the credit.
Big Davis Cup tie coming up in the not too distant future against Switzerland, and maybe Roger Federer might be playing. Is that on the cards for you to play for Australia?
Yeah, absolutely. At the moment, I've got to try and get my body as right as it can be going into the tie. It's going to be on grass at Royal Sydney, and we're looking forward to it. It's not going to be easy. Roger and I have played a couple of times in Davis Cups in the past, and this one's going to be a tough one as well. I'm going to try and get as fit as possible going into that tie, and hopefully that can finish the year off pretty well for me if we can get through that one.
Novak Djokovic recently rose to #1 and seems to be handling it well. As a former long-time #1 yourself, particularly someone who got there at a young age, what do you remember about being most challenging about becoming #1? Is it the extra pressure, everyone gunning for you, the extra off-court commitments?
Yeah, a little bit of both probably. Something you don't really think about or focus on until you probably get there. And it sort of comes with the territory, and you've got to learn to deal with that. Novak's a little bit older than probably what I was at the time when I got #1, but it's something that you deal with in your time, in your own time, I guess. But you don't want to forget the reasons that you ended up getting to #1 by working so hard and being so professional and doing all the right things on the court as well. So it's a catch-22 in a lot of ways. But then again, those guys have been great for the sport. Federer and Nadal, and also Djokovic now.
Good luck this week, Lleyton.
Thank you. Cheers.